And what about Pat? Pat, you're an old, this has got to be, I have to be careful I say this, folky.
That's correct.
An old folk era.
That's absolutely right.
From the Kingston Trio era.
That's correct. Absolutely right.
What were some of the bands you played?
I played in two bands. The first band I played with was Fox River Trio. And then I did backup for Pat Daly and Alex Bennett.
Alex Bennett, those two famous performers here in Cleveland. I haven't heard anything about Pat Daly lately. He must have retired, is he?
He still does a couple shows up at Putin Bay and a couple down in Florida in the winter. But yeah, he's basically, his son is now playing. So.
Yeah, and Alex Bevan?
Alex Bevan's still going strong.
Still going?
Yeah.
Alex Bevan must be older than me. Well, that's old.
He's as old as dirt, but he's not that old.
So Bob, what are we going to start with today?
We thought we'd start with a song we added a few years ago, and we actually hoped we'd get some reaction from the audience, but we never do. It's called Kiss Me, I'm Irish.
No comment on that.
Every time we finished, we look out there and no one comes up, not even our wives.
It's about 12 years last time they played in Dublin.
Old songs and old stories.
From the Navy. We were sitting at a bar talking. So I had to go over there and some admiral called me. And I said, yeah, I'll take them. So Pat and I went. We're on the Navy side. There's a guy sitting there. He's a naval officer.
I am my island.
He had this shirt on him.
My island.
Kiss me on Navy.
So you know what
I know when I heard that.
if you don't like what you see. Kiss me, I'm Irish. I am the one who my eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. So if you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish.
My heart beats a jig, and my blood it flows. I've been a rogue and a rambler, from ocean to sea.
Oh yeah.
And I like a baby that I'll never deny. But I only drink on the days of the week. I have to know why.
Huh?
It's just the ones that end in it.
Just the wives. Oh, that's not many.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm no saint, I'm no sinner. Of that there's no doubt. I'll tell you the truth. I am the one that your grandmother warned you about. So kiss me, I'm Irish. I am the wild rose. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. So if you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. Dublin, Milwaukee, Cleveland and Cork, Kerry, Chicago, Omaha and New York, Belfast and Boston, Donegal and DC. Raise your glasses and sing, sing, sing with me. Kiss me, I'm Irish. I am the wild rose. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. So if you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. Kiss me, I'm Irish.
Woo! Excellent!
Did you guys write that song?
No, that was
David Storm.
Well, we might as well.
When you started singing that song, your wife headed the other direction.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
But she's back here with me now. Sheila Murphy Crawford is with me, and she's past president of the Cultural Garden Federation. I want to talk to her because she's going to be busy all day. Sheila is shaping up to be a great and huge event, isn't it?
It is, Jerry. It's going to be bigger than ever. You know, last year we had about 40,000 people here. Wow. And we're thinking with the weather prediction as it is, it's going to be as big, if not bigger.
Well, the weather, of course, makes a big difference. You can see where we're located here. I hope everybody can see it. Anyone, are we on Facebook
Yes,
Live?
we are. We've got some Facebook Live, and yet Terrence Dever from Ackle
We're doing
is
it
here.
live,
But look at this beautiful
So
day.
people are starting to come in, but it officially starts at 11, right?
It does, 11 o'clock.
Yeah. So get down here. What can people expect? Do you have the citizenship today, the swearing in?
Yes, and I'm on my way down there now. The naturalization ceremony will start at 11 o'clock, and it's just perfect in the cultural gardens with all of the nationalities here. We now have 44 gardens, and a couple of them are in progress, but at least we have 44 that are signed on, and we have 35 established gardens. In fact, Pakistan is dedicating their garden today at 2 o'clock, which is wonderful. And so the naturalization ceremony is at 11 o'clock. And then the parade, we have almost 1,000 people in the parade this year, representing 45 nationalities, which is going to be huge. That's at 12 o'clock. And then there's a welcoming ceremony on the main stage in the plaza. But all day long, from 11 to 6, all the gardens are open with food and music and performances. It's just going to be a wonderful day.
So I see my son Jerry and his wife, Charlie. They arrived bright and early, and they did what a lot of people are doing. They're parking down by the lake, and then they're riding their bicycles. Oh.
Perfect way to get around, yes.
Yeah.
But if you don't do that, you can park at the Veterans Administration employee parking lot at 105th, and then there's shuttle buses that'll bring you into the gardens. And then once you're inside the entrance, then there's golf carts to take you around. But the best way is to just walk through so that you can see everything.
Okay. And it goes on until what? Tonight,
6 o'clock.
Oh, 6 o'clock. It's
Yes.
over at 6, and we're going to have sunshine all day. I don't think there's any rain coming. But it's a great chance to take a look at our Irish Cultural Garden and what the various groups have done here through the years. And of course, it all got started, the restoration all got started by Ambassador Ed Crawford. He said, I'm hoping he gets down here. He told me he was going to, he's almost certain he's coming. So we'll probably have lots of people come and visit us
Yes,
during the day.
he was a great help. He really gave me
He still is. Actually, he is the sponsor of the program today. Because our station is a wonderful people and a wonderful human beings, but at the same time, they have to make money, so we can't do these things for free. So we have to have a sponsor, especially when we go away from the station. And Mr. Ambassador Crawford is taking care of that for us today.
Well, Jerry, we can't thank you enough from the Irish Cultural Garden. You've been such a support all of these years. We can't thank you enough. That's wonderful.
I love doing it. No, who wouldn't like doing this? What we're doing here.
And you all have to come down. The Irish Garden is probably the best garden of all of them. It's just beautiful. We have a group of volunteers that work on it, keeping it trimmed and mowed and raked. And if you ever want to volunteer, just, contact us and let us
So,
know.
Connie, I don't know if you're on my Facebook or if you're on Quinn
You're
Irish.
frozen. You're frozen
Oh,
right
my
now.
phone.
And then I'm on my
The video
I'm
is
on my
frozen.
Facebook Live, but
So
you have some of it.
Keep an eye on
Yeah.
Facebook anyway, Facebook Live, because we get it back on track in just a few minutes. I
gonna
wonder
share
if the
mine.
band is ready to play again, or should I go there?
They're going to play
They're
again.
ready.
Well, I want to say hello to our good
Thanks,
friend,
Jim.
Bob.
Thank you.
Bob, good morning.
Hi, Bill Johnson
Bill,
here. I
Bill,
just have to
Bill Johnson.
shout out something for the park. As a Standard Oil alumni, we have to shout out to John D. Rockefeller, bless his soul. He gave this land to the city for this purpose, and he's often maligned, misaligned, and criticized, but he started Standard Oil in Cleveland on a shoestring and ended up granting the land for the Rockefeller Gardens and the Cultural Center. as well as the orchestra and the art museum and a lot of other places that we don't think, you know, Standard Oil contributed.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He did. Yeah, there's a great book, actually. I got it. In fact, my son Jerry was the one that found it for me at Lakeview Cemetery, and it's called Rockefeller, the Cleveland Years, because he came to Cleveland when he was, I think, 14 or 15 years old, and that's where it all got started. Anyway, let's get back to the music, and come on down and visit us at the Irish Cultural Gardens. We're here until 12 o'clock today, but the festivities go on the entire day. They have scooters. If you want to go, you know, those electric scooters, you can put your credit card in. You can rent those here, and you can drive all around. You can ride your bicycle, whatever you want to do. It's great. Is that Mike Conkey I see over there? It looks like him. Yes, indeed. And he's got a bag full of beer.
Nah, donuts, baby.
Yes.
Don't you know I
Don't
you know I put that years ago? Anyway, Bob.
Yes, sir.
How are we gonna do it?
We're ready.
I've been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale still came up and taught her all hands to the side. Our boon and fodder when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was free. The captain's mind was not of green, and he belonged to the wellerman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da.
For 40 days and even more, I must suck and tight once more. Our boats were lost, there was only 4,
But still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the lines are cut, the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain's crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Great job, great job.
Thank you.
Really good. Excellent.
I don't know if you know, but during COVID, that song like went viral on YouTube, on Facebook, TikTok, right? It was a huge TikTok challenge, and there must be 5,000 versions of it out there. So,
Yeah, and I know.
of course, we had to join in.
I heard all the Chinese were listening to No Strangers Here. I want to tell you about a great barber shop. It's called Vincent's Barber Shop, and it's in the building with Finchland Hairdessign, which is the ladies' hairdressers in Roma, 216-251-6566, or visit them at chambersfuneral.com. And they would be honored to discuss all of the many options available to you and your family as we commemorate a life well lived. Chambers Funeral Homes are proud to be family owned and operated and helping Greater Cleveland families since 1933. You're listening to the Irish program on
Here for you. Our team of physicians, nurses, and therapists deliver personalized care with compassion and quality.
Say it again.
Please Joyce Bureau. Peace of mind, knowing that Georgian
Is he gonna do the live tag here?
Neil Healthcare is always improving the care of older adults and is the trusted choice for your loved ones. For more information about Neil Healthcare, schedule a tour of one of the 5 facilities. Please contact 440-808-5500 or visit us online at neilhc.com.
Hi,
I'm Mike Joyce from Joyce Buick GMC, inviting you to visit our dealership for a new Buick or GMC. Joyce has a great selection of new Buicks and GMCs in stock, and we're offering the best in pricing and customer care. Come see why Buick is the fastest growing car manufacturer in the U.S. Joyce Buick GMC, serving you for over 45 years.
You always like walk lopsided.
Bill.
Joyce Buick GMC, that's the best place to buy a car or a truck. I mean, a new car or a new car, used car, and a new truck, old truck, and anything you want. It's all at Joyce Buick GMC.
Oh, it's a donut.
And Mike and Sean Joyce there on the premises just about every day.
No calories, no fat.
380, 39 Chester Road, right off I-90. You can do it the old-fashioned way.
No
Call on the phone
cholesterol.
at 440-924-6600. Or you can go to the website, which is drivejoyce.com, and you're going to see all of their selection. Now, Eddie, what do you want to
If
say?
you can't see Mike or Sean, see Seamus. Seamus Cooney, he's over there. He'll take good care of you. He took good care of your son.
That's another,
He did.
his two sons are down there. And it's Charlie.
Did a wonderful job.
One.
And also take care of, any car that needs to be taken care of. They got a wonderful workshop there to take care of any problems you have with your
Eddie,
cars.
you and I have bought all our cars for the
Absolutely.
last 20 years.
We have.
They're just a wonderful dealership.
No place else to go.
I want to go to traditional music stuff, but first, before I do that, I want to say hello to two young fellas that I know very well. Their names are Mike and John Quinn. They're my two grandsons. Now listen here, come over here, close to you, Tim. Michael, how old are you? 12. 12. Are you getting good grades in school?
Yeah.
You are? Very good.
Yeah.
John, same question.
I'm 9.
I noticed you left out the grades part.
I have good grades too.
You did?
Yeah.
I won't get through these microphones. Your dad is 6'7". 6'7". You guys are shaping up to be that tall. Would you like to be that tall? Would you play basketball if you were? You'd give that James guy a run for his money, wouldn't you? Yes. John, what about you? Are you going to be as tall as your dad?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. You're right. Now, what sports do you play now?
Hockey.
And what else?
Baseball. Hockey and baseball.
My God, you don't want to play that football yet, huh? Oh, look at that, a $2 bill from Russ Davis. My God, and I got one too. Here's 3 $2 bills. Thank you, Russ. I will never spend that. Of course, the wife tells me that I never spend any of the money. Anyway, boys, it's great to see. I see your mom here taking videos.
And the dog.
That is Megan.
Jerry.
Megan Hall. What are you pointing at?
Look who's there.
Oh yeah, neighbors. The Wicklow Terrier. Now the Wicklow Terrier, I gotta tell you what they are. The Wicklow Terriers are famous as badger hunters. That's what we use them for. And their front legs are shorter than their back legs. I don't know if anyone noticed that. The dog is on display here. And I have another dog there, my son Jerry and Charlie's dog. What is that Grover? Grover.
Miniature schnauzer.
Oh, yeah, Rover. Yeah, that's the mini dog. Anyway, we don't want this to become just a clean family show, so we got to get other people involved in this also. So what I want to do now is to go back to our studio for just a couple of minutes, and we're going to hear a great piece of traditional music called the Cooley Set by Celtic Possum. Kyle, hit it. From 45 different nationalities, all collected together. You can drive through Martin Luther King Boulevard, and you can visit all these beautiful gardens representative of their particular nationality. It's a wonderful place. Spend a Sunday afternoon in the summertime. It's no place like it. Anyway, we're at the garden today, broadcasting live as we do each year. First, it is an event called One World Day, and just as the name implies, that's what it is. This is One World. We're having at about 12 o'clock, we're going to have the swearing in of new citizens here at the garden. And also, we have a wonderful band with us today, as we have every year. They're called No Strangers here. Bob Crawford, what is on the agenda right now?
Well, right now, we were requested to do a song a little earlier called The Fields of Athenry.
Yes, indeed.
By your first guest, Mary Ann, right? So we thought we'd do it for you.
Good.
For you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love is on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the field of Athenry. By lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the field of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love is on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By lonely harbor walls, she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, sure she'll wait and hope and pray for our love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love is on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love is on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Good job.
That's a great song, Bob. And you guys do a great job on it. Pete St. John would be delighted. Every Sunday morning we broadcast from our studios in Independence, Ohio. And it's great to have all of you, our listeners, with us for years and years. Casey Sullivan is here, Colin Corrigan Day and Eddie Fitzpatrick. And of course our good friend Russ Davis is here, and Bill Johnson is here. Bill, I want to ask you about about what's going on in the movie business. I know you're an expert on movies, and a lot of our listeners do follow the Irish movies. What's coming up in the movies?
Well, we've got some interesting things. I should tell you, first off, today is National Cinema Day in Ireland and in the United States. You can check your local theater if they're participating and get a ticket for $4. That's pretty amazing. It's just today. So in honor of National Cinema Day, I have acquired a list of the best Irish films. And it's from Irish Central, which is an internet service out of Ireland. There are about 20 films on there. I posted it on Jerry Quinn's personal Facebook page. It's on Celtic Cleveland's Facebook page and Cinema Cleveland's Facebook page. You'll see the films, a short description of them, and a link to the trailer. If the film is available free or for rent, I'll try to put in that information as well. You know, we try to promote the Canopy service and the Hoopla service through the Chicago County Public Library. So if you have a county library card, you can go on the website and put in Hoopla or Canopy and get free streaming. The one big news that's coming up, I'm not really ready to announce it yet, but I'm going to give you a little clue. There's a new movie coming out of Ireland called Cora and Son. It's a sweet story about a single mom at a loss about what to do with her rebellious teenage son. No one's had that problem before, have they?
No,
Rebellious
especially
teenage
me.
son. A couple of years are out here right now.
5 of them.
5? Wow. Anyway, I'm not announcing this today.
No, you still go to the thing I tell you.
Yeah.
In fact, there's 3 of them here right now.
Okay, well.
Go ahead.
Maybe they need to see the movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking with the promoter, the producer, and the director of that film.
Okay.
And it looks like we're going to be able to have another free screening for our listeners. And it would be, I think, we're targeting Wednesday, September 27th. So keep that date open and keep watching Cinema Cleveland and Celtic Cleveland Facebook pages for all the details. And that would be just like the Miracle Club and Banshee's Venture. It'd be a free film for people that are
And one of the theaters, right?
Yep, in the theaters. There's another film coming along called Tho. We don't have a lot of information on that, but it's something to keep your eye on. It's a science fiction drama.
Great, Bill. Thank you, as always.
Oh, I should plug. Let me plug Clannad. We're going to see Clannad at the Kent Stage on the 29th of September. We'll have dinner before the show. Buy the tickets directly from the Kent Stage, and we're working on admission to their sound check, which if we've never seen is quite an event.
Okay. We're going to go back to our studio for just a minute. We're going to hear from the Galway girl. Is that right, Carl?
Are behind the kids right there. Yeah, good. Yes. Okay, boy, kids, just smile. Smile, good. Smile, smile. Everyone smile. Good. Thanks. Thank you. Good.
Thanks, Terry.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
I purposely didn't have any water before I left home this morning.
I have to drink coffee, you know, and take control of business.
Now, tell me what would you do? Her hair's black and her eyes are blue. 'Cause I'm traveling around, I've been all over this world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
Everywhere you go. But Bob Crawford here was listening to that, and he says, I said, do you ever do that? And he says, oh yeah, he says, we play it as it should be played. So we're gonna...
And this is Dan Hansen we're looking at.
Dan Hansen, how you doing? Great to see you, Dan. Dan Hansen, clevelandpeople.com. Get to their website. You're going to see a lot of the stuff that's here today. If you go to their website. One good thing about it is they are starting to get gray hairs now. So that's great. So I have my son Jerry, who is well known around town, and that's a compliment, Jerry. It's not a... Mikey Grandis and I said years ago, we were well known around town for the wrong reason. So Mary Ann and I talked about that earlier. I think that Jerry was talking about it. And you knew Mikey Grandis.
Oh,
too.
yeah, great
He was a regular at our house. Remember the time he tried to make me eat spaghetti?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He came in,
Yeah.
and he cooked spaghetti, put it out all over the kitchen table, and said, Quinn, you're going to eat this spaghetti or I'm going to kill you. I'm still around. Anyway, it's great to have you guys with me. Years flew by. I can't believe I have 50-some-year-old kids, and I'm still around.
I know.
And the mother used to often say, those boys will be the death of both of us, but you managed to hang around. And your wife, Charlie, is here. She's a wonderful person. Charlie, say hello to everybody. Charlie Brooks Quinn.
That's correct. Hello, everyone.
How has it been for you since you joined the Quinn house?
Lovely. Nothing but fun.
You're only saying that now.
I had a lot of pressure.
Charlie, we're delighted to have you. Here's my son, Sean, who spent 4 years in the Navy, and I do brag a little bit about you sometimes, about the years you spent in the Navy, but your trip across the Soviet Union was very interesting. You rode 12,000 miles. Tell them about it.
1997, I started a road tour across Valistava, Mongolia, China, into St. Petersburg. It took 27 days.
How many miles was that?
It was like 11,800 and about 42 gunshots to the bike. Not kidding. We got shot at several times. People's yards, we were just riding through.
When you were in the Navy, what would you say was the most dangerous country, the worst country you were ever in?
Ukraine.
Yeah. Ukraine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just the most
I
corrupt.
thought Yemen was bad.
That's bad too, but the corruption in Ukraine is horrible. Yeah.
What was the most dangerous assignment you had, would you say? I know you were on the TWA recovery.
Yep.
That wasn't that dangerous. What did you do? Were you a bomb disposal?
EOD tech. Explosive ordnance disposal.
Yeah.
And mostly I was basically a small boat coxswain. That's basically a fancy hotshot boat driver.
But you do a lot of underwater stuff.
Yeah. Mostly combat swimming is the best way to say it. Nothing real deep.
Okay. So, making those bombs safe, that's a pretty hard thing to do, isn't it?
For us, it was quite easy.
Yeah.
It was expensive. We just blew it up. BIP, blow in place.
Oh, okay. All right.
Stay safe, blow it up.
That's great. I want to say hello to a good friend. He has become a great friend lately. Russ Davis. Russ was in the Second World War. Oh, no, you were in...
I was in Panama.
You were in Panama, that's right.
I have a question. You had 5 sons. How many daughters did you have?
Mary Ellen.
Because you were a good Catholic.
Yeah.
Now I got a question. 5 sons and Jerry's the papa. Who was the best looking queen?
How dare you ask me that?
He's saying me.
I gotta get back. They didn't need to sign.
Come on, Jerry. Mike.
In Cleveland, Ohio, you're really missing out. If you live in Cleveland, Ohio, and you have not toured the Irish Cultural Garden in the last few years, you are really missing out on something big. It is one of the great showpieces of our great city. And I'm hoping everybody, a lot of West Siders tell me they never get to the garden. They should, because it is really a jewel of this city, and we're all so proud of it. A lot of the people we bring out from County Mayo every year, we always bring them here to the garden. Now, where's the mom and dad?
Well, Michael and Megan are over there. So
I talked to the sons.
I know
already.
we did talk to Michael and John right here too.
I want to talk to
So which is good.
My
Okay, there
youngest
they
son
come.
is Michael Quinn. He's the tallest of the family, and he's married to a great lady named Megan Howell, but actually she's one of the great Kenny clan from, and I think it was from St. Aloysius Parish. Come over here to me, Megan.
Yes. Good morning.
Grab this microphone here and get close to it.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you hear your name was Howell originally, but you were really connected to the Irish community through your grandfather, your great-grandfather. The great-grandfather came over from Ireland, didn't he?
He did, yeah. But my great-grandma and grandpa lived right up here on Superior.
And they lived on St. Al's Parish, was it?
I think so, yeah.
And they were Kennys.
Yes, yes,
And their son was Red Kenny,
yes,
which is your grandfather.
yes.
I'll tell you. But and the funny thing about it is Michael, my son Michael, he didn't know any of this stuff. And then you two met, and you find out that the great-grandparents were the best of friends.
Yep.
They used to be in each other's houses 70, 80 years ago. And Kenny's house was famous for rolling up the carpet on a Saturday night, and they'd have Saturday night dances before there were dance halls, Irish dance halls, jam sessions in the house, and that was the Kennys and the Stacks.
Yeah.
They were all from, put that microphone in front of that talkative husband of yours. No, he's out like this. He doesn't say too much. My daughter at home is a lot to say. Mike Quinn, this is the first time I ever got you on the radio program. How did I do?
Well, I was just hiding.
Yes.
I thought the storm had passed. But
I noticed you died, and you tried to dodge the bullet today, but you didn't. But seriously, you travel the country and you travel catering a lot, and you notice the connections between these generations, your generation and the older generation, the Stacks, the Kennys, the Quains. It's really something. You got to be careful when you criticize somebody in this town, especially with an Irish name. You never know who you're talking to.
we don't criticize the Irish. We know that.
Good answer, Michael.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, what about Mary and Calvin and Pat? Are they getting a free pass today?
They're missing.
Patrick's sending text messages to your father.
Well,
something about music.
Yeah,
something
being
about
in
music.
Chicago is
yes.
no excuse.
Yeah, being in Chicago, he needs to be here.
He
I know.
should have been here for that. And Mary too. She should
Well,
have
poor Mary has to deal with your father every day.
trying to get all the family here, but people know how hard it is to get families together. Look at Connie, we have that extended family at home. It's very hard to get them all together, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But this is a wonderful event, and you guys come to it every year, don't you?
Yes, and today we're especially motivated with no power at home.
Oh, right.
That's right. And you should buy a generator like your father did. Anyway, thanks for coming down. I know it's going to be a great day here. You guys have got your bicycles, right? Mike and John. And you got Jerry has got his bikes too, his electric.
No,
bikes.
he has scooters. Yeah.
Scooters. Oh, yeah, it's spoiled rotten. Anyway, it is.
Thank you, Quinn family, for coming down.
Yeah.
Jerry, what a great day. You've been just doing awesome. And I know we haven't gotten to any club announcements at all, and there's lots of great things going on at our clubs so that we can talk about. But also 2 weeks from now.
No, that's
Yeah, whatever.
I'm back.
Are we losing this? We're losing the.
Must be